Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Today is July 23rd. It is currently 10:21 a.m. I was going to wait until 11 to do my stream, but I figured that I would start it a little early. I was going to do it at like 10:30, but I'm like, I'm all ready, so we'll just do it right now. Got a drink of water. We had some thunderstorms roll in earlier this morning. I already planned on not going for a walk because of the rain, but it hit a little earlier than we anticipated. My father-in-law's dog, Max, he gets excited about going for a walk every morning, and so I go upstairs and getting everything prepped. I'm getting my coffee cup cleaned out and getting the coffee grounds put in my little container because I use it for the garden, so I collect the coffee grounds. And so I was getting everything prepped so that way I can let him outside, and he was just like so anticipating on going outside to go for a walk. And I'm like, we can't go for a walk, buddy. I was like, it is so dark outside. Even at 6 o'clock in the morning, it's usually the sun's starting to come up, and no, it was dark outside because of the storm clouds and stuff. I'm like, buddy, we cannot go for a walk because I don't know when this rain is going to start. I can smell it in the air. I can feel it. It's there. You can see the clouds. I'm like, I don't want to get, halfway across the, around the block, because we usually go about 2-3 blocks. And I'm like, I'm not going to get halfway there. And then we have to come back or go, around. And, we're already halfway around. So we got to finish it. The last time that happened, we got drenched because I didn't think it was going to rain. Can't always rely on the weather to be 100% accurate with when the rain is going to start. So I was like, pal, we can't this morning, and it's going to be too hot to go later because today we are in a heat advisory. It's supposed to get really warm. It's already starting. It already started after the storm passed through. It's hot outside. So I'm like, pal, we just can't go for a walk today. We're going to have to take a day off and just use it to relax, and that's what I'm doing. I'm using today to relax. I'm not doing any schoolwork. I am doing a me day. It is for me only. I'm not going to I did all the cleaning yesterday. I cleaned the entire house yesterday. And today is just like, I'm going to spend on me. So I was like, pal, we're just going to, usually I'd go for a walk because that's a me thing too. But with the weather that it is right now, we're going to have to just kind of like, suck it up and be okay with not going for a walk. And he just like, pouty. He just looks at me, and then I bring him inside. I bring him inside because I usually use that time to give our little pixie cat. She is a long-haired she's a domestic long-hair. And I use that to like give her canned food because she's pregnant, and she's needing the extra food for her babies, for the milk production. And I'm like, why won't you just like collect all? Oh no. Hopefully it doesn't harm my Brahmin. Brahmin's got extra health, so we'll see if it fails. If it does, it does. I'm not worried about it. We'll just do it again. Oh yeah, she's got a lot of health, so. I don't think you can run away from me. Let's get her health up here. Anyway, it was funny because he ran back inside. My health? What the heck? Oh no. That's right. I took it off. Friendly fire's on though. Someone's got it shared. I gotta change that. I forgot I needed to fast travel and I was over cucumbered. So I'm like, I'm not gonna speed her up until she heals. I wish it would be like more, like every blast, because you can see that it doesn't go up that much. Like, it's ridiculous. Just gonna. Glowing ant. Goodness me. Still says I'm in danger. Alright, now we can go. I think her health is good. But anyway, so I brought him inside and he just like ran to the kitchen. I think he was just having a little tantrum because he went straight for the cat's bowl and tried to steal all her food. I was like, Max, you're being so mean. What the heck? That is not yours. It's like, we have to make sure she has food for those kittens. You know? She's producing enough milk. He is such a turd sometimes. There you go. But I honestly think that he was, these super mutants, I tell ya. I think he's throwing a tantrum. It's the funniest thing ever when he does that. He doesn't like not going for walks. He's so used to going for a walk, and it's our routine. It's our daily routine. It's like self-care for me, you know. Get my exercise. You're going the wrong way. Go back that way. There you go. So I gotta get my daily exercise in, you know, 30 minutes. And it does. It helps. It gets me, like, back to centering, because I listen to, like, calming music. It's just relaxing, classical music. And I just enjoy the early morning. And the early morning is usually, it's so quiet and calm, and it's cool outside. The sun's just coming up, and I'm just walking with Max and just enjoying the peace. And I think he's starting to, because he used to hate going for walks, and now it's like he sees the leash, and it's just like my father-in-law's Chihuahua Chico. He doesn't go for walks because we haven't found a harness that really fits him. The one that we do have, he will slip out of it, and I don't really want him to slip out and get lost, because he will just keep running. So I'm like, no, well, and you can't use a collar because he will keep pulling and he'll choke himself, and I don't want that to happen either. Alright, so we have 250, so we should be able to do an upgrade. So anyway, what we do is we have this long runner leash. It's those tie-outs that you can put, like, either on a like a line so they can, you know, run back and forth, or a tie-out that goes into the ground. So what we do is we usually attach it to, because we have patio chairs that are out there. We usually sit under the canopy every afternoon when my husband is home from work. We'll go back out there. Usually we'll let dinner, because he doesn't like dinner piping hot. He likes it just warm. So when dinner is just, if it's something that's in the oven, then, you know, it's in the oven. We're outside. We're usually out there about 45 minutes or so, 45 minutes to an hour. Just catching up and talking and spending time together, and him just decompressing after a long day. Being outside in nature is like the best for that. So what we started to do is we got the tie out, we put it out in the chair, the leg chair, and it's a long tie out. So, and then we attach a leash to that as well, so it's even longer. And we just let my father-in-law's Chihuahua just run in the backyard, and he loves it. Now you could just say, do you want to go out in the backyard? You know, like, Chicky, do you want to go outside? Do you want to go in the backyard? And it's not if you want to go outside. It's like, do you want to go outside in the backyard? The backyard is the keyword. And his ears perk up, and he just starts howling and whimpering. And then if you're taking your time, he doesn't like that. If you're taking your time, he says, like, absolutely no. You have got to get his leash, and he'll do it. He'll go, you open the door, and he'll just stand right there, and he'll wait for you to leash him up. And when you get a leash on, he's just so impatient after that. It's so funny. So I don't know. I can't. I've got 280, but I can't do the improved hurry speed. I'm not entirely sure why. If I go to Marley and we go to about increasing, like, well, more resources. Yeah, it's just Axel. So I don't know if we have to increase everybody else's before, because I really want more hurry speed. And a friend of mine says that we could just do that, but so I guess we'll do Axel, and that'll push to 130, and now we have to go back up to 250 again, and maybe we'll be able to increase her. Let's see. Alright, so it's not letting me have any other and then of course it's not going to show for her because it's going to be all red. We already have like, I don't want to do that. We have it, and reflex damage is actually a really good one. I think I already have tier 2. Or at least I thought I did. Like, it's not letting me do any of these. I think I did them all except for the tier 3, and I need to increase the tier with her. So, let's change this around just in case they leave, because I don't want them to leave without having friendly fire. I know it's shared, but to me it's dangerous to have to rely on people that I don't know. If it was a friend of mine, that's fine. I'd rely on it, but not doing that with a rando. Because if they leave the team unexpectedly, it's just not gonna work. Plus, it looks like it's only on tier 2. I think it's only tier 2. Yeah, they only have 2-star. Interesting. And it says no grenades. It used to be where you could do any explosive, any fire damage. Alright. Hopefully it's not down there. Oh, great. These caravans, I'm not doing it for the improved bait. I've got more than enough improved bait on this account. I am doing this for the extra bonus that you get, because I'm already past 100 for the scoreboard, and in order to get the repeatable, it's like every 3 events that you do, then you get the 350 score. So it's going to take a while to do that, like a lot of time. It's probably just easier just to pay, but I don't want to use my atoms for that purpose. I'll just grind it and do the weeklies and stuff. I still have a weekly to do, I think. They just started without me. They're so lovely how they do that. At least we have some people that are here this time. Alright, let's hurry up, Miss Buttercup. I hate when they get turned around. It's the coding. Like, they've got a lot of flaws with the coding on these events. And I say a lot. It's just my connectivity for my brain when I'm thinking. I've got a million thoughts going at the same time, and I have to put them in order. Otherwise, my thought process is just it's a little crazy. So apologize for that. Sometimes I know it's annoying. It's like when people say like all the time. Like it's like it's like. I understand that 100%. So I try to be more mindful of it, but it doesn't always seem to register. I don't have any background music going right now. I've been listening to my live streams, and it really does get a little choppy because I don't have my TV. My TV is usually the one who that will actually play, and it sounds better when it's on my TV. My TV's not hooked up. The one that I use, my Roku. My hubby was helping a friend of his from work move, and he had recently got a divorce, and his wife left a bunch of stuff, including TVs and such. And he was like, I don't need this many TVs. So, or his ex, or I don't think they were married. I think it was just like a girlfriend type thing. And she bought so many, like, she had him buy so many TVs for their house that he's like, I don't need this many TVs. Like, there's no need for this many TVs. And he moved to a smaller place. So, he's like, he gave everybody. See, that's one thing. I'm glad I had a feeling that someone was going to leave. I never rely on those cards. If it's something that I need, I will make sure that I have it all the time. Friendly fire for sure for the Brahmin, because I don't think that is a big issue when you have the extra, like, speed, but wait, why are they so far away? Oh, there's some down here. I'm not going to. I'm going to go up here because there. That was nuts. Cargo in the box. And say good job to everybody for helping me. See, there's the rank I got. The 350 with the cargo. I mean, the score. I'm at 135 now. I don't have any more weeklies to do. I think the last one I needed was events, and I got that done. I still have the booster on. The booster until for an hour, so that will fade about 12 o'clock. Because I started the booster 12 o'clock yesterday. Guided meditation. I'm going to do another. I'm not doing guided meditation. Unless it is a mutated event, it's just not worth it to me. No purpose to do that whatsoever. I still have to, like, fill up my vendor. I'm not too worried about it though, because I get enough caps.
Let's talk a little bit about
Sorry about that.
This branch is finally coming together. Don't want to jinx it, but I think we might.
Looks like we're still on the love has been a big thing with our daily devotional. So,
I know these deliveries have been
today, the verse is Romans chapter 12, verse 10. Be kindly affectionate to one another with brotherly love, in honor giving preference to one another. So in Romans 12:10, encourages us to believers to be devoted to one another in love, honor one another above yourselves. In a world that often promotes self-interest, this verse challenges us to foster genuine relationships through love and honor. Christian doctrine teaches us that love is more than a feeling; it's an action. When Paul calls us to devoted, when he calls us to be devoted, he's encouraging us a steadfast commitment to each other, to each other's well-being. So this devotion mirrors Christ's sacrificial love for us. Honoring others above ourselves goes against the grain of our natural tendencies. It requires us to listen more, to serve more, and to put others' needs before our own. By doing so, we foster an environment where relationships can heal and communities can thrive. It's particularly important in today's society, where division and conflict often arise from lack of understanding and respect. Consider how this principle can transform your interactions. Imagine the impact if we each made a conscious effort to prioritize others within our families, workplaces, and communities. It not only would build stronger bonds, but also reflect the love of Christ and those who may not yet know him. This teaching invites us to step outside our comfort zones and engage in acts of service and kindness. By doing so, we not only grow in faith, but also provide a living example of Christ's love, encouraging others to explore and embrace faith. You can reflect on this. In what ways can you actively honor and serve others in your community today? And the community can be your friends, it could be your family, it could be your workplace. How might this change your relationships and strengthen faith? Your faith. Consider taking a small step today to put someone else's needs above your own and observe the ripple effect it creates. Heavenly Father, thank you for the gift of faith that binds us together in your love. As we embark on a journey of sharing our faith with others, grant us the wisdom and courage to speak with kindness and understanding. May our words reflect your truth and bring hope to those who hear them. Help us be a beacon of your light in our community, strengthening the bonds that unite us in Christ. Amen. I got the chills. I got the chills with that. It's huge. It really is. And you see that a lot. You see that a lot today. The lack of other people. Like, it's just like self-centeredness is so rampant. Self-centeredness, no accountability. No one is willing to have empathy and compassion for each other. It's more of like just me. You don't even think about how your actions are affecting anybody else around you. I see that everywhere. I see that in on social media. I see that in person. I see that within the families, especially my family, and I see that in people I know. It's really sad for me to witness that, you know? It is crazy. Because, I apologize again, I thought I had this taken and shushed, but no. Oh, excuse me, let me get some more water before I have to do my caravan. I made a post, I didn't make a post, I commented on a post, in regards to, you know, you have people who do good things, but the only reason that they do them is for the clout, is for the attention that they get. And then you have people who, they get the attention even if they don't want it. You know, they try to do good things and cameras follow them. You know, anybody knows that if you're a president or a high-ranking official that's in the limelight, you're going to be in the limelight all the time. They're going to follow you. there's no such thing as privacy, and sometimes not even in their own home, you know? So someone posted a video of our president going into a grocery store and interacting with the public, and which is good. We should have a president who is interested in the general public, you know, how we live our lives and what's going on in our life. So he was in a grocery store, and he just randomly chose somebody and was like, hey, and she had 3 kids with her, and she was buying groceries, and he just put $100 toward the bill. Now, people think that just because he has money, that he has to give people, like, everybody in the grocery store has to get money. Everybody in the grocery store has to get more than 100. Everybody should do this. Everybody should do that. Now, mind you, I don't think that way at all. For me, an act of random kindness, it doesn't matter on what you're doing. It doesn't matter on the amount you're giving. It's your heart posture, because you're doing it not for the clout. You're not doing it for any other reason. He probably wasn't even there to hand out money. He wasn't there. He was there to do something else, and he was just like, you know, there's someone that, you know, looks like they could need a little help. You know, they got kids. The economy's horrible. Let me, you know, just help them. Just even if it's a little bit, let me help them. And I posted that. She probably really appreciated that, even though it is like, yeah, to us, a lot of people, it's $100. What is that going to do? Literally not the point. The point is that he just chose, out of the kindness of his own heart, to just give a stranger something to apply towards her grocery bill. And I'm sure that she was very grateful. And everyone was complaining and bringing things up that didn't even have anything to do with the post. You know, it was just like, hey, this is great. You know, someone caught someone doing something good, and they're like, oh, he's just doing it because he's on film. It's like, how do we know that the cameras were there when he went there? How do we know that someone didn't just I hate text. Someone didn't just catch on until after? You know, what if he was unaware? It's just so many different things that go on. A lot of people, and then I asked rhetorical questions, because I was like, why are you guys complaining about this? Like, stop saying that what people should do and stop judging. I don't understand why people judge. Stop judging and condemning other people. We don't have the authority to do that. You shouldn't do that to anybody. You shouldn't condemn people based on their past. You shouldn't condemn people based on things that they did when they were younger. You shouldn't to judge people based on things that they did while they were still maturing. You know, he was figuring life out when he was younger. Everybody does stupid things. You know, we've never lifed before, and we don't know what we're supposed to do. And our parents they're supposed to teach us. Our elders are supposed to teach us. But do they? Do they teach us? No, they not always teach us, because nobody taught them. You know, nobody taught them, and they did the best that they could to try and show us the good ways and the proper ways. But, you know, we have to understand that did the people who were supposed to teach them the actual proper ways? And did they teach them the proper ways, the right way as well? You know, it's not just merely like, oh yeah, they did rules. It's not always just about the rules. It could be also about, you know, teaching empathy, teaching compassion, teaching people that we can all be different, and we can all have differing opinions, and we all have different perspectives, and that we have to respect each other and not be like, oh, I'm better than you because I believe this and it's true no matter what you say. That is not how our world functions. Our world functions in a way that we have differing opinions, but we could still coexist with each other. We could still be polite to each other. We could still be grateful for each other. We could still have each other in our lives, and we could still love each other. But that's not what seems to be going on. It seems that we have to all have the same way of thinking, that we all have to have the same opinions, we all have to like the same things in order to get along. That's what they're teaching, it seems like, a lot of people, and that's just not how it's supposed to be. You know, I don't like the Flatwoods Monster because he can go anywhere. Oh, there he is. Oh, he got me so good. There he is. I didn't get any help that time. That's so sad. Oh well. Oh well. Alright, so 230. One more and we'll have 250. We'll see what we can do with the increase at that time. And one improvement. That's so funny. I'm a little worried that it's going to come over here. That if we get stuck here, that it's not going to... Like, I got it freed once with mine, and then we got it free with another person's, but I'm a little concerned that we're not going to be able to like, free it up. Let's go and get rid of some stuff here. Oh, I don't need that. Explosive. I don't need that. I got lucky. I don't need another cowboy hat. These things are so, like, when they clog up your inventory, they will weigh you down. The weapons, not so much. It's the armor. I don't have anything in my arsenal to combat the armor weight. It's just there. Get rid of some other stuff. I got fusion cells for my little thing. Alright, we'll go back down. We'll do another one because I don't think that we have any other events going on that I need to do. If fly swatter was going on, I'd do that. There's no main events going on, so we'll just do another. I've got plenty of caps, so again, not worried. And if I do need caps, I can just put some of the improved bait that I've got. I put it up. I think I put it up for like, I want to say 50 or 65 caps a piece for the improved bait, and I'm sitting here, people are posting saying that they put it in for like 300 to 500 caps a piece. And I'm like, oh, I didn't realize it was that expensive. I'm not for it. I don't value it that much because you can just catch everything on common bait. It'll eventually happen. I caught the, I want to say that I caught 2 of the 3 legendaries on, not legend, like the local legends on common bait. And on most of the rare fish, I would say 50% of them was caught on common bait. Running another caravan. And then we'll see if we can increase the speed. I'm not sure which speed I have already. I don't know if it's the hurry speed or if we just want normal speed. There's 2 different speeds. You have the speed of the cow itself, and then you have the hurry speed. It's taking so long. Let's go. I am willing to do that. Let's go. Please don't be, good. It's up here. So back to the daily devotional before I forget again. My apologies. So, daily devotional. I use this app. It's called Bible Chat. There's several different apps that you can have on there. I've got several on my phone that I use because they each have their own strengths. The Bible Chat, I'm able to do my daily devotional. I like the way that it's set up. If I'm going to have it read to me, like if I'm listening and reading along, then I'm going to use Dwell. I like the voice options on Dwell a lot better. take care of these miners. Just got rid of everything and now I gotta get more. I thought I had somebody here. Apparently not. I think they froze. I was kind of hoping. Oh. At least they're ignoring the cow. For the most part. I do think that they froze. Let's see, does she need any? Yeah, she needs a little bit of health. Oh, that's what I saw. They're nowhere near here. I think the level 78 may have froze, or they're just not interested in actually doing it. So hopefully they, hopefully they know they can't just stay in the area, that they have to actually go. And the one thing with this is that with the caravans, it used to be where you wouldn't get the same amount. So now if somebody hosts the event, you get the same amount of loot as the person who's hosting it, which I think is fine, because if you go back and forth between people who host, it's going to even out. And also, this is more for me than anybody else. If anybody else wants to join and get the loot, then all for it. I do the same thing, you know? I do the same thing. I hop in when someone else has a caravan going. If they have that ability, then I'm like all for it. I'll accept the help. Help the stranded caravan. They load in so like slowly for me. I don't like it. They stuck in the cow. Anything? It was stuck in the cow. That was hilarious. But there's people who get like, they were so angry that happened. They're like, oh, that's not fair. I'm paying all these caps to do the event, and I should get the most of the loot. Then everybody else only gets a little bit. I'm like, well, when you're doing someone else's caravan and you're helping them, you're going to be wanting to get in on that loot too, you know? Good, we can go to spin the wheel. Hopefully someone will go there and start it so we can complete this. Is almost done. Let's go. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Hopefully this is not the Ogwa and Blue Devil one, because there's always one where I have both of them. It's a pain and a tush, I will tell you. Hey, look, we got more people and one more extra person. Alright, so is it going to be a Deathclaw? Is it going to be a Yogwai again? Is it going to be a Ugwa? Or a Blue Devil? Oh, Lost and Feral Ghouls. Oh, this is so easy. Okay. There we go. That's easy. Deposit the cargo. Sweet. And thumbs up for everybody. 2 improved baits that time. I'm gonna go get the stuff that I put over here for these guys. Collect it. They're supposed to have fixed. There's a bug. It happened to me the other day. I was playing Moonshine Jamboree, and went to go collect everything, and everything was gone. There's legendaries that I had gone. I was not happy whatsoever. There's nobody at Spin the Wheel. We'll see. $11:02. Now we have our dailies that we can complete, and then the live stream will end around 11:30. We'll see if Spin the Wheel is gonna be okay. It might have, yeah, it failed when we got here. Well, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Since we're here, we're gonna go ahead and scrap some stuff. Well, let's check our dailies first before we do anything, because if it's... Alright, so drink Nuka-Cola, collect teddy bears, take a camera picture, scoot the scorched and feral ghouls. Easy enough. Alright, drink Nuka-Cola. I've got plenty of Nuka-Cola, so that's never an issue. There's that. We can collect some teddy bears. I have to collect some Nuka-Cola. We can just go to my camp and do that. Let's go to Camden real quick and see if we can get some teddy bears. And then we'll go to my camp if someone didn't clear out my Collectron. And if they did, what we'll do is just buy some. It's no big problem. I need to go to my camp and put more stuff in my inventory anyway to sell. There's teddy bears here. It's a double spawn, so if you ever check it's the bathrooms at Camden, it's this one here. It's a double spawn teddy bear, so there's 2 teddy bears in one. It's the same thing with the beer hats and the cup. And then when you come over here, you'll just round, and there's usually one here, and there's a bunch here. I just need one more, so I'll just take that, and we're good. We have to do ghouls and scorch, so let's go ahead and take care of the scorch that are here. Look at that, some more teddy bears. It's too funny. They didn't do the Christmas in July, which is unfortunate. I was looking forward to the Christmas in July. I like having the holiday scorched, but apparently they were broken last year, so that's unfortunate. Alrighty. So that's all done. Take a camera picture of Nuka World on tour. I should have did that when we were there. Oh well. Collect Nuka-Cola. Kill feral ghouls. We'll make our way back. This is usually where I go with feral ghouls. It's already taken, so that's okay. We can go other places for feral ghouls. Let's just go to Nuka World on tour, and then I guess we can go here actually. I'm hoping that it's dry outside. I gotta go out there and check. See if it's gonna be okay to read. I usually do my Bible study outside. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna be able to. I'm going to be gutted if that's the case because I thrive outside, not indoors. Not much of a indoor girly. The range on this weapon is pretty good, considering it's a flamer. Not all of the flamers have good range. This one has by far the best range. You can't put a skin on it yet, but hopefully later they'll come around with one, which would be amazing if they could. And there we go. I'm not gonna go downstairs. I'm just gonna take care of the ones that are... Wait, what? I'm just gonna take care of the ones that are up here and then I'm gonna be on my way. I'll let everybody else have the ones down the stairs. But early on in the life of Fallout 76, there's golf outfits. People got wind of how much the golf outfits were. And that's what the people would usually use for. Hopefully they went downstairs because there's not like a lot of stairs, but they're still downstairs. Collect any flavor Nuka-Cola. Let's go to Nuka World on tour, take a picture, and then we will finish the rest of our dailies, since that's the last thing that we need to do. Took a picture of that camp. It's so beautiful. I don't think they were supposed to get any more rain today, but this morning was pretty nice. We had I wouldn't say severe, but it was definitely nice to hear. I think all these are going to be gone. I guess not all of them. Oh, yeah. Check the fridges too. Fridges have bait. Possibly. Yeah, I think all of these Nuka-Colas are. Alright, we just need one more Nuka-Cola. Let's go up over here and see if these are probably going to be gone, but always worth checking. Yeah, we'll just buy one. Let's do my health.
How does she always know? How can I make your day more fun?
Just go ahead and sell all these. Let's see.
Welcome to Nuka World on tour. Would you like a balloon?
Metal helmet. Go ahead and get rid of all of the meat that we've got because we don't use it. I need to put those in my, like, literally keep forgetting that I've got it.
Well,
They sell for pretty good. For the people who've got carnivore, I'll probably sell some water because I don't really need that much.
Welcome to Nuka World on tour. Would you like a balloon?
And you'll find me. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of the water that we have. We'll do, yeah, 115 sounds good. And then we've got some
How can I make your day more fun?
serum. Oh, darn it. Let's see what they've got. We can buy a broken doll. I don't think that'll give us enough.
Welcome to
We'll do
Nuka
bulk
World
rubber.
on tour. Would
Here
you
we
like
go.
a balloon?
We have Speed Demon. I think that's the only serum I've got left. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and do Speed Demon. Actually,
How can I make
yeah,
your
we'll
day
do
more
that.
fun?
That's perfect. And then one of these. There we go. Back up to 31,000
Bruno yet?
caps. Oh. Let's take a camera picture because I'll forget if I don't. Jeez. There's that. Now, we'll put that back on and then get the... I don't know how I'm going through needing to repair that so often, honestly. I have the gunsmith on, and that is supposed to have things. That's so funny. I have... There we go. Playing music. Let's go to my camp. Actually, no, I can do it here. I just need to do cork, so... Oh, there we go. Never mind. Get rid of some of that stuff. I probably should pull out some fuel. I'm not taking enough fuel back from enemies like I usually do. I'm using a lot more, which is fine. I can make it pretty easily. Alright, let's go down here. Looks like someone's going to do their caravan. We're going to see if we can increase ours. Let's hope we can. It's refreshing when you get the remineralized water. It's not just like... There's a difference between when I drink remineralized water and water that is
Should be able to
just
cargo move before day's over.
completely purified with nothing in it. It's like it cuts. Like it's so crisp and sharp. And then when you have remineralized water, it's just smooth.
Sure.
Let's see what we can do. I can only do... Like, that doesn't make any sense. Why can't I do it from here? Like, what?
Me? Ow. The surface. Honestly, it was a good way to. But don't think of. I just mean. Oh, really? Thank you.
There.
Make sure you're. Yeah.
Reflects damage, improve health. I can't do any of these. Why? This is so weird. I'm not entirely sure why I can't upgrade.
Sure. Sure.
I guess we'll do that. We'll keep... this really is when we do the highest tier.
It's getting bigger by the
What you get from the things, not an issue. Alright, so that was...
My head. Oh, something on your mind? You can talk to me.
Okay, so that's all done with that. So, what in the world? This is Axel. I don't know what to do with Axel. Like, I don't know.
Do you want to play what you thinking of? Sure. Well, a ring. Do you have any supplies?
Oh, why not?
We gotta like. Oh hey, you. Been anywhere fun?
More antiques, I guess. And then Theodore. So he's got the trade. I think he's just more of just this, yeah. Pretty useless, honestly. Because I can make my own ammo without having to spend caps. And then the other one, I don't think that we have any ability. Where is she at? She's at a door somewhere. I always forget where she's at. Right here. I think I've got all of the plans that she's got. Yeah, just the Lederhosen outfit I don't have. And then she sells junk too, the bulk stuff. So if you need silver, bulk silver. That's the way to go. Easy peasy. So I think you get 10 silver, and it's often that you have to just scrap like for 5 or so. Well, did they do a caravan yet? No. Well, I guess we'll do one more. Hopefully it doesn't end up being in the bad place. Oh, there's Beast of Burden. Maybe we'll wait. I like Beast of Burden. Not like I want to get another Holy Fire, but you know, it is what it is. It's a good event to have. Definitely not a good time to run. That's so strange because it says today's high temperature will be nearly as the same as yesterday. And then it goes back down, and we have one more day or 2 more days, Sunday and Monday, where it's going to get in the high 80s to low 90s. And then after that, it's just because it's going into August. August used to be like the hottest month of the year. But not so much anymore, I don't think, because seriously, I've seen hot temperatures. Alright, we have a couple minutes. I'm gonna go take care of these guys in here. We're gonna use this. And there's a level up. Alright, so we got some people coming in, that's good. Alright, they should have waited. We had 2 minutes, but I guess with 3 of us we can complete it and it'll bring more people in. No one's gonna listen to the instructions because we've done this a million times already, so we already know the protocol. That's usually how it is with this event. I can remember when Safe and Sound and Beasts of Burden came out. Everybody, we had the almost entire server. When it's a new event, oh my goodness gracious. You see the entire server show up for it. When you get that kind of participation, it does get a little frustrating, especially when you have the dailies that kind of center around it. I don't think it's very fair that they do that. But it is what it is. I'm not going to complain too much about it because people participate. That's what makes it fun. When you have a bunch of people that are... Oh, I don't want to lose my... Another one came up after me. Okay. There's 4. Oh, there's already one place. There's 4. I'll get this one over here. There's 5. 6. 7 and... Oh, I thought there's another one here, but nope. That's over there. Us. Enemy Sammy, that's too funny. This used to glitch so bad sometimes. It was infuriating. You would do this the whole part, you'd get that, and then all of a sudden the doors wouldn't explode. And they'd just be full, and people would have to glitch their way in the doors to get it, which of course took time with the photo glitch. Oh my goodness gracious. If you want to take off a game community, that's the best way to go about it, is to just have a game that is not working like it's supposed to. Come on, up and over, thank you. This one's right here, so I'll just use this one too. I usually go to the one that's at top because of the distance. This is like right there, and a lot of people don't go to the upper ones. 19 and 20. There we go. Move away. I learned my lesson last time not to get too close to the edge. A gulper smacker. Trust me. A gauntlet. Well, that's not very nice. I don't want all that stuff. An espresso's baseball bat. Should be everything. We'll run over here just to make sure that we picked up everything that was on this side too. I think we do have everything now. No, that's Luca's explosives. Sweet. Alright, we can go down and drop stuff at the caravan. That person is still there, so probably not going to do anything. And then we'll be able to just drop things off. So let's go to the camp. And I'm going to end the stream because it's almost 11:30. I gotta let my doggos out. And then see what the weather is. I haven't been out there for an hour, so... Oh, it's been, yeah, a little over an hour. Because I started the stream about an hour ago, so it's just before I started the stream. Anyway, I guess I'll go ahead and just end it now while we're loading. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks for tuning in. And today was just an easy day. It is just me taking time to just, you know, decompress and take time for myself. This week I haven't done that, and I need to do that. So today was just the day. But I do hope you have a fantastic day. I do appreciate you tuning in if you are tuning in. I appreciate the support if you do choose to support, and by that I mean just subscribing, liking, and sharing with other people who may want to. This isn't really about gaming. This is really about doing something I like, which is gaming, and then talking about topics that a lot of people just don't want to really talk about because it's hard to. And I understand that it's hard to. Because for me, for the longest time, I held my voice. I did. I didn't speak out and say the things that came to me. And I learned that some of the thoughts that I had weren't even my thoughts. They were from God. And I should have, you know, I should have spoke my truth. I should have spoke it. And I didn't. I held back because I wanted to make people comfortable. I wanted people to like me. And now it's not about people liking me. It's just about speaking my truth, speaking the truth, telling people about God and what I've experienced and how God's moved in my life. And to say, hey, a lot of people tell you that it's not real. But I'm here to say that it is real. And how I know it's real is because He's moved in my life in ways that I can't say it was me, because I'm not strong enough to do that. I'm not strong enough to get through this by myself. It could have only been God. Nobody else pulled me out. My parents didn't pull me out. My friends didn't pull me out. Nobody else pulled me out. The only thing I can think of is that it was God. And when you go through all of the things that happen in your life, and you're like, how did I survive that? And then you go like, oh my gosh, He's been there this entire time. I have been oblivious all this time. I've been so ungrateful thinking about like, oh, how my life is, you know, in turmoil, and I wasn't looking at it through the lens of great gratitude, because yeah, things go wrong, things happen, but you're there to experience it. If you flip through to the other side, to where you have people who, they definitely do have it worse than you. You know, they're in the grave. They don't get to make it to the age you do. They didn't get to do the things that you did. There's people out there who are 90 years old and they don't get to do the things that you do. You know, they haven't got to do the things that you do. Their life was just so set on, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. And then by the time that tomorrow came, they're unable to do it for various reasons. So someone did make a post, and it was just like, stop putting things aside just because you think that you have to make everybody else comfortable. If you want to wear the dress, wear the dress. You know, if you're being respectable about yourself, there's no reason why you can't do it. If it's not hurting anybody, if you're not being indecent, if it's just, oh, I have a few extra pounds and the dress is, you know, just wear the dress. And it's the same thing with the bathing suit. You know, if you're like, oh, I'm too chunky to go, that's my issue. Didn't want to go swimming this year because I feel like I've lost weight. I've been going on my journey to get rid of the weight, but I had to kind of heal first because my body was in survival mode. I would just say, like, the fight or flight was stuck, and I was in survival mode. So I had to turn off survival mode, and I also needed to get back onto a diet that was healthy because I was eating healthier, and then I met my husband, and then he had such an unhealthy diet that I started to adapt to his diet, and I was just all over the place, and it didn't help with chemo. And then my lack of stamina, because chemo wrecks you. It does. It poisons you. So you have to heal. And people think that the chemo is like, oh, it's out of your system, and 72 hours you're gonna. No, it does. It has long-term effects on your body. I used to be able to be outside in the sun when it was hot out. We went to the theme parks and stuff. When I moved here, it was July. So it was very warm, and we were out and about. He was showing me around, like, to the Wisconsin Dells. We were going places out in the heat all day, never had an issue. And then all of a sudden, after chemo, and even after it's been a couple years since I've been in remission, I still have heat intolerance, and I am slowly trying to get myself back to where I can be outside and not experience fatigue, not experience like I'm gonna black out. So I've been doing that it's taken me a while for my body to readjust, to heal. And so things like that stick with you. People think that, oh, you've been off chemo, you should be fine. No, there's long-term effects that chemo has on your body that's not talked about. And if it is, it's like, oh, it's in your head, or it's not in my head. It's not that I don't want to do these things. It's when I try to do these things, these symptoms start coming up. And it's a symptom that it's not a good one. I don't want to pass out. So I limit my exposure, but I've been getting better and better. And this year has been the best so far as being outside. We went for a walk, and it was warmer than usual. If it was say last year, and we went for a walk around with that temperature, I would not have made it very far, because I would have been starting to get clammy. I would have started to have my heart racing, and then I would have started to black out. Heat intolerance is something that I didn't like. I grew up in Florida. Even in Idaho, I was able to be outside. And then when that hit, it was just like, this is devastating, because I'm not able to enjoy the summer. I'm not able to enjoy being outside as much because of the heat. And then it's on the flip side for the extreme cold. I started to have an intolerance to extreme cold, to where it started to affect me negatively as well. So it's on both sides. There's that perfect sweet spot where I'm comfortable, like, and it's perfect. But so hopefully this year I'll be able to actually enjoy the winter as well, enjoy the beauty that is winter. So we'll see. I know it's my body is healing. I feel it every day. Something just feels better and better. It's been slow going because of all the medications that I ingested during that point, but I believe that my body is definitely getting back on track, with the glory of God, of course, being the center of it. He works wonders. Anyway, I guess I was rambling on, and I apologize, but thanks for the support. Yeah, like, share, subscribe. I will talk about normal things as well, but mostly it's things that needs to be talked about that a lot of people don't want to talk about. And I'm done hiding my voice. I am going to say the things that need to be said, and either people can like it or not. I'm not asking people to send me money. I'm not asking people to do anything, except if you do agree with it, then join the community. I'm happy to have you. If you don't agree with it, if you're like, no, it's hodgepodge, I don't want, that's fine. Just move on. If you're going to be a negative Nancy, go ahead, do it. It's going to spike me up anyway. Negative attention is still going to put me up there. So go ahead. I'm not going to come to you. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to give you attention. But if you want to give me that attention, go right ahead. Yeah, if you're on the fence about stuff and you're curious, just join in. You can leave at any time. You don't have to stay. But I appreciate anybody who's willing to stick around. So, again, have a fantastic day, fantastic rest of your week. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow and Friday as well. Again, Saturday, Sunday is a no-go because that's my time with my husband when he is off work, and Saturday is the Sabbath, so I take that time to, again, have a day for me. But I have my husband there, so this day is definitely a me day where I'm it's just me with my two dogs. Hubby's at work, and I'm doing what I want to enjoy, and just listening to music and keeping myself just calm, paying attention to the things that I'm needing. And then I'm gonna go upstairs after I let my dogs out, and I'm gonna have me some yummy canary melon. It's delicious. Highly recommend. The flavor, the juiciness, divine. But anyway, have a great day, and much love. Peace be with you. And thank you again for watching. And until next time.